Guess who's changed his mind again? Yep, that's right. I've changed my mind yet again. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Balatron, and I'm going to tell you where I'm going instead of Germany. It's going to be Scotland because I said it in the video before. Basically, I don't think it's a good idea me going to Germany on my own, especially never leaving the country before. So I think it's a good idea to go with somebody who's been there before. It's just going to make life a lot easier. So I'm going to do a solo trip to Scotland instead. I've brought all the camping gear, which will be on the next video, and we're going on the 1st of April. But until then, I want to show you the route I've decided to go on Moto. Never been to the North Coast 500. I've always wanted to do it. Applecross Pass especially. So the west side is the most important part, really. Let's have a look. Right, basically then, guys, we're using the Moto app to plan our Scotland trip. This app's pretty good for the Mac, but it's on any computer really. But basically, I'm going to start from my end, which is Stafford Way, and I'm going to blast all the way up on the M6. Straight roads, basically, all the way to Inverness. These are roads I've already done. That is the Kirkstone Pass. Absolutely awesome road, that is. Brilliant. Right, where was we? Anyway, we're going to blast all the way up, all the way to the first stop. Well, I think these would be quite interesting down this way. I'm not sure. What is that? What road is that? That's the A9. I've heard that's not very good. But anyway, straight to Inverness. It's where we'll be stopping the first night, because that's a big old trip, about 400 miles I think. And then the fun starts over here. It all gets a bit twisty. We're going to end up going over this giant bridge, or back on the A9 by the looks of it. Off it. Through Newbridge. All the way up the east coast. Keep on going. That's going to be the second stop, obviously. In Leveron. There's a picture here. Looks pretty flat, but still looks better than the UK, doesn't it? I'm going to carry on up all the way to John O'Groats, I think, on the third stop. Yep, John O'Groats. I'm surprised nobody's took a picture here. I'll have to do that for the Calimoto. Straight across the north coast. I don't know what this big like U is, but I might end up cutting across here. We'll see. I don't know what road is that. A836. We've got another picture here. Let's have a look at this one. Ooh, that looks nice. That's a high quality camera by the looks of it. Definitely. And we'll be stopping here by the looks of it. At Durness. And I think this is where the fun starts. That's it, yeah. We'll be blasting down the west coast then. This should be the fun part. Past all these locks and different areas. I suppose a lot of you have probably already done this, but it's first time for me. So I'm trying to get my bearings around it before I go. Past all these lakes or locks. Probably find some camping locations and places of interest on the way. Laxford Bridge. Don't know what that is. All the way down the west coast. Scurry. There's a fuel station there. That's another thing. I better make sure that I've got enough fuel. I'll get 200 miles per tank. So I should be alright. There's plenty around the north coast, isn't there? We're going to blast all the way down the west coast, like I said about 1,000 times. And I think this is where it gets interesting. Well, probably all is interesting, but you know what I mean. Because I really, really want to see the Applecross. That's what I want to do, Balatnabar. These look very nice and twisty, don't they? Through Ned. Drumbeg. I'm probably saying these all wrong as well. These roads do look good. What are these locks actually? Oh, I don't know. Roads look good though. What's this one? What's the road called? What is the road called? Anyway, that road. We're going to keep going through Strathen, Inverkirk, Hague, whatever it is. Past more of these locks and lakes, and yeah, this should be a good trip. I hope. Where are we going here? Gets a bit straight. We're going to go straight down, obviously. Probably stop at number 7. These are just points I've put so it directs me right, you know, all the way around the top end here. I know that's not the actual North Coast 500, but it's pretty close, isn't it? You know, you'll be doing quite a lot of it, so that's the plan. And I think here is where Applecross Pass is. We go all the way around the edge, obviously. I'm going to come in this side to Applecross. I'm going to stop there the night, definitely. And then I'm going to do that on a fresh morning. This is the Applecross Pass here. And I can't wait to do that. And I can't believe there's no pictures of it on here. It's absolutely awesome. Awesome road. Applecross Pass. There's an inn or a pub or something here, wherever it is. Or a cafe. This place. So I'll stop there as well. And then all the way down, just keep going around another big, is that a lock? No, it's around part of the sea. It's a big old trip to there. I don't want to say it because I'm going to say it wrong. Over a bridge by the looks of it. Keeping on going to Fort William. Where's Fort William? Is this? Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Yep, it does look very cool. All the way around. Passing a lot of lakes, look. A82, I've heard good things about this road as well. All the way down here is meant to be amazing. There it is, Fort William. That'll be my last stop in Fort William. And then I'm going to head straight on from there. But I do want to go to Moffat because I've been there before and it's awesome. In the height of summer, there's so many bikes there. It's unbelievable. Brilliant. But Fort William, there's a live cam there as well somewhere. So I've had a look at that and I said to the missus, I'm going to get there and I'm going to stand in front of the live camera. I'm going to tell you to look on the TV, see if you can see me there. I know it's childish, but I'm still going to do it anyway. I don't care. All the way around anyway. Keeping on going. Past more locks here. What's this one? Still on the A82. Oh, that looks like a good camping ground there, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Well, I am wild camping, so it doesn't matter where I stop, really, does it? And then through Glasgow. But it's all boring roads from here. Because this is basically the route straight back home. I was going to go back down through the Lake District. But I think that is a big enough ride as it is. That's like 1,344.1 miles. It said it's going to take 25 hours to do. If I was to do it solid, which that ain't happening. I'm going to give myself 4 days maybe for this. So it should be a good trip. 4 days, I should do that easily. What's this one? Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Kalimata. If you put it on the super twisty mode, it sends you down some right dodgy tracks, so just be aware of that if you do use it. I always put it on, let's just say this one here, I always put it on this one. Super twisty, it's good, but it does send you down some dodgy places, sometimes with gates and all sorts, so I'll keep it on, you know, winding routes, that's more like it. And obviously motorways and straight up, that's like B road, you know, so But yeah, it is good. If you've got an off-roader, brilliant, you know. Adventure bikes or anything like that, just whack it on the Super Twisty. But I haven't. I want an MT-09 Tracer. So that's the trip anyway, ladies and gents. All the blue areas is where I've been before. I did it when I first got the MT-09 Tracer. I basically intentionally was going to do the NC500, but I realised I ain't going to do this in time. So I ended up at Moffat. That's how I know about the place. That place is brilliant. Really is. So much stuff around here. And then I ended up going all the way back from there. Did an overnight in Scotland there. I went to Dumfries. And that's the closest hotel I could find because I got it off the cuff. And that was it. I went back home. All the way through the Lake District. I do want to do the Lake District as well at some point. So look forward to that in the future. I don't know how I'm going to set these episodes out. It's probably going to be I did say every week. But I think it's going to be better every 2 weeks. Because the editing process is a lot longer than what people think. So bear with me on that. This is where I've been before, obviously. All the blue lines. I do a lot of North Wales. I absolutely love North Wales. It's absolutely brilliant. That's where I flew, look. See that straight line there? I literally jumped from Ford. There was a big ramp and I jumped and I went all the way to Cannock and landed in that car park, whatever it is. I'm only joking. I know some people would actually believe that. On the next video, guys, it'll be unveiling the camping gear. So I'll be going out on the bike and testing that out and make sure everything's in place to do it and do it properly. So when I'm out there, I'm not struggling. So yeah, that should be an interesting video. I will be uploading that one next week on Sunday, but by then I'd have already left. Thank you all very much for watching. If you haven't, please like, subscribe and share with your friends. Until next time, this has been Bailotron and I'll speak to you soon. Ta-ra.